All right, today we are finishing up our unit on geometric sequences and series. I know that yesterday's video was kind of a lot. There was a lot of information in there, but I hope that at the very least you remember this equation. This is the general explicit formula for a geometric sequence. A sub n equals a sub 1 times r to the n minus 1. In other words, the nth term in the sequence is equal to the first term in the sequence times the common ratio, which is what are you multiplying by to get the next term, taken to the n minus 1 power. All right, so what we're going to do today is take this formula and apply it to some real-world problems. And I'm going to start us off by doing problem number 1. Number 1 says, each year, the value of a car depreciates by 18%. If you bought a $22,000 car in 2009, what will be its value in 2015? All right, so let's make 2009 our year 1. In year 1, the car is worth $22,000. In year 2, it will be worth 18% less than that, whatever that is. And so you can see, and then in year 3, it will be worth 18% less than that, and we'll continue this on, and we'll create a sequence. And we can use this formula to figure out what the nth term in that sequence is, and we can use that to figure out what this car will be worth in 2015. All right, so we already know the first term. So the only thing left to find is the ratio, the common ratio. We know that in order to get the second term and the third term and on, we're taking it's going to be 18% less than this number. Be careful here. Negative 18% is not our common ratio. Because if we multiplied 22,000 by negative 18%, obviously that's going to be a negative number. The car is not going to be worth negative dollars in year 2. It's going to be worth 18% less. So how we need to think about that, we need to think about this 22,000 as being 100% of the car's value. And then in year 2, it's going to be worth 18% less. So it will be worth 82% of what it was in 22,000 in year 1. That's 100% minus the 18%. So it started off at 100%. It lost 18% of its value to depreciation. Now it's worth 82% of what it was the year before. So our common ratio is 82%, or 0.82 as a decimal. So if we multiply 22,000 by 0.82, we're going to get the value in year 2. And then we'll multiply by 0.82 again, and that'll give us the value in year 3. And I don't need to calculate these values because we already have enough information to put together an explicit formula for this sequence. So a sub n, the nth term in this sequence, is going to be equal to the first term, which we know is 22,000, times the common ratio, which is 0.82, taken to the n minus 1 power. And now we can use this information to solve our problem, which was, what is this car going to be worth in the year 2015? So let's think about what term in our sequence 2015 would be. Year 1 is 2009, year 2 is 2010, year 3 is 2011. So if we continued on to year 2015, that's going to be year 7. So year 7 is 2015, and so we need the 7th term in this sequence. So a sub 7 is equal to 22,000 times 0.82 times, or taken to the 7 minus 1 power, so the 6th power. And we plug that into our calculator, and we get that is equal to $6,688.15. And that's what that car is going to be worth in 2015. All right, good luck on the rest of these. I will see you on Monday.